What's up, my friends? It's your friend Toad, and I wanted to talk about the fact that maybe MetaTwo might not be for you, and that's okay. See, when MetaZoo 1 started, it was 2020, and a lot of people who were into MetaZoo were probably in their mid to late 20s, people who grew up watching Pokemon who were nostalgic over Pokemon, because the art was very similar. Maybe they played Magic and no longer like Magic, or they liked Yu-Gi-Oh, no longer like Yu-Gi-Oh because they grew out of it. But they came back to a card game that seemed familiar. Artwork seemed familiar. It was just a very familiar um, experience, right? Well, those people that were in their late 20s, maybe early 30s, maybe mid 30s, like again, they were into Pokemon when they were little, and now they're grown adults with money. Well, now it's 5 years later, right? So those mid 20-year-olds are now 30 years old, and they have their own stuff that they're doing. They have families now, or they have other responsibilities. People who are in their 30s or 35, people who are in 35 are now 40. They might not want to collect cards anymore. Maybe they got burnt because MetaZoo definitely burnt a lot of people. So to bank on those people carrying this game another 5 years is not very probable. Like the probability is really low. So instead of that, like most things, honestly, in the community, they have a 5 year lifespan, 5 to 7, where the community, the newcomers, overtake the people who are already in there. It's been that way. It's been 7. It's been 5 years, and we also got burnt really bad. So the people who are still in it, who are day oneers, are either gluttons for punishment, or oh look at that, I got a UFO. Gluttons for punishment, or they're just really loyal. So Charlie comes and buys it, and he realizes that being part of other TCGs, that yeah, maybe it's wise to focus on a younger fan base, and the artwork is going to look a little different, and the gameplay has to be a little bit different because we're no longer marketing to people who are now 40s, 30s, and 40s. We want to market to the now 25-year-olds. We got to market to the people who might want to spend a lot of money on this game for years and years to come. So yeah, it's not marketed to us anymore. There's not much in the world, I'm sorry to say, that's marketed to late 30s and 40-year-olds. We have taxes and mortgages and you know golf trips and kids to take care of and kids going to college and um, saving up for family stuff and real life issues that we got to deal with. So yeah, there's very few things that are actually marketed to this age, right? We're almost middle aged. I'm sorry to say, we're almost middle aged. We probably shouldn't be playing card games now. Oh, if I was, not to say that we can't play them, not to say we can't enjoy them, but we have to realize and kind of mitigate our expectations that hey, this card game is not going to be marketed towards us because there's really just not enough of us to carry this game. I'm getting all the good cards. So like again, we got to mitigate our expectations, and we got to say to ourselves, hey, it's going to be different than we expected it to be, and that's okay because we don't have to collect it. We could just say it's not for us and continue on our day. Or we could accept the fact that, hey, I'm going to like a certain card or a certain set, or I'll like a couple cards, or maybe I really like the gameplay, but I don't like the art. You really got to understand that, hey, it's not for you. It's not made just for you. I mean, UFO is my least favorite set, but this particular box is rolling, right? There's a lot of these cards that I enjoy on the set that I don't enjoy. That's okay. I didn't have to. I don't have a full set of this. I never collected a million UFO boxes until they became $4 a box. So I'm just saying, we can not get all excited and all worried that the MetaTwo is kind of going in a different direction than what we're expecting. We don't even know what we're expecting. We have no idea what the cards are going to look like other than a couple spoiled arts. We have no idea what the gameplay is going to look like other than that it's going to be a new game. It's not going to be MetaZoo #1. So what are we going to do? How are you going to act? How are you going to deal with this, knowing that the thing that you loved is changed? Oh, look at this. How many Supernova 6s did I get? Holy cow. Was it Supernova 6? I think so. Yeah, so how are you going to act knowing that, hey, my ex is dating somebody else? You just got to move on, right? You got to feel happy for them. You got to say, I'll see you on the other side. And you got to keep on keeping on. Otherwise, you're just going to be bitter. Nobody wants a bitter person yucking up or somebody else's yum. Let the kids have their thing. Let the people who continue to like it like their thing. And find something new. You might find something else that's still, still caters to your fancy. That's what I have to say about it. So yeah, so what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do if MetaZoo is not for you? You're going to cry about it? You're going to go on the Discords and talk junk about it? Or are you just going to do your own thing? I know what a lot of people are doing. They start their own TCGs, and then they're being really bitter in the community about a TCG that they weren't once part of. People who, think that they could do it better. Cool, do something better, but don't be in the chat rooms crapping on something else, because you have not proved your concept yet before you start crapping on somebody else's concept. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, Breakfast Aliens Reverse Hollow. I've been looking for that one for a while. Breakfast Aliens is probably my favorite card out of this whole set, because I would always eat breakfast, and Flyer 26 could tell you. I'd always eat breakfast prior to 10 a.m. Between 6 and 10 a.m. to ensure that I could use that card for free. It can be contracted with one less aura if you had breakfast at that time. Oh man, look at that card. Yeah, hopefully MetaTwo doesn't have certain aspects that MetaZoo 1 had. Alright, a couple packs left. Then I'll be out of your hair. This is a pretty good box. I like the full hollows. I like the Supernova 6 that I pulled. It's probably my best pulls in UFO. Yeah, I should just retire UFO at this point. Now that I finally got a hot box. Alright, 2 more packs left. Oh, look at that. Mini T-Rex too. That's cool. I've yet to pull any SRs. The only SRs I ever pulled was out of CN2. I pulled the blue ink ones. That's about it. Alright, last pack magic. Oh, White Stag. I love White Stag. Alright, that's it. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace.